but like, so all these studios are rejecting you, but you went to Causeway Films.
Yeah, and even then, after we developed the script of them, we got rejected again. And there were like a
So who finally made it?
Well, there was a studio too that ended up saying yes, but they wanted it to be shot in America with American accents. We started to see that maybe they were wanting to change a couple of beats and stuff, and I started to feel like we weren't going to be in control of the process. And then we decided that we'd just make it independently. We'd raise the finances.
You raised them.
Yeah. So like Samantha Jennings, like we were reaching out to people. We pretty much just like sort of like pulled the budget together.
Yeah, from so many different places.
Yeah.
And then we reinvested, Sam reinvested, and it's everything we could to make it work. And then even things like we wanted to cast Sophie Wilde, but all the bigger investors were saying, Sophie Wilde's not a name. You're not going to make money off with Sophie Wilde. So you can have Sophie Wilde, but we're taking $1 million of the budget away. And we're like, it's worth it because, and that's where the shoot started shrinking, so we don't have that much time, but we get this amazing talent.
Did they ever tell you like, yeah, we'll make it, but you guys can't direct?
There was.
Did they try to do that?
No, there was questions. They're like, wait, what have they done again? What can you send us?
Like these are kids.
Yeah.
What can they do?
They do Nerf battle videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Harry Potter vs. Star Wars. And yeah, but like eventually we got over the line. Everyone like that was with the project backed us up. We surrounded ourselves with crews that we'd worked with on the films that you could see how much this person cares, that person cares, that gaffer cares, and you just surround yourself with people that you know are passionate.
That's what was awesome because being on all those film sets, we saw people that care. Because I worked in all different departments, unit, catering, lighting, stunts, sound. Like we'd just be with everything, and I always saw the people that these people want to be here. These people are passionate. And then surrounding yourself with those people when you make your movie. Because there's nothing like having that fucking dark end, like that, like, those people that don't want to be there and they just make it difficult for everything. It's already such a hard process. Having pricks on set as well that just make it because they don't want to be there. It's just like.
Fuck that. What did the budget end up being? Are you allowed to say?
Yeah.
Talk to Me was 4 or 4.5. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the look of it, the look of Bring Her Back, was Bring Her Back more of a budget?
Bring Her Back would have been more, but I don't know the exact budget of Bring Her Back.
Yeah.
But another thing is, like, you could have great actors, or you could have great director of photography, or you could have great sound. But to have them all together to make a movie, they all have to be together to make a movie really work. And when I watch these movies, the quality really shines. The quality of these movies, the effects, how they're shot, these look like big studio movies. They don't look like independent movies. A movie like Talk to Me, $4 million, $4.5 million. That takes a lot of work to get the right guy that can shoot this movie and make it look like that with the right lighting, right?
Yeah, and that's the impossible task. It feels like if you have all these talented heads of departments, say sound, music, stuff, if they're not unified in the vision. And they're doing great things here, but it's in that direction, and costume's doing something great, but it's over here, and it's getting tugged in different directions. You've got to find a way to unify everyone, have everyone working together. Everything is balancing off each other. That's the
like the palette of the costumes, the colors, everything, the sets. They all have to kind of work together.
Exactly.
You can't as a director just be like, yeah, let the costumes do their cost. Let the props. They'll have this. You have to have everything planned out.
Yeah, and you have to have them, and they have to, because it's more about, like, because you surround yourself with people way more talented than you in a specific field, and then getting them on that same path. It's like getting on that same line.
And even like after production's done for the day, we'd all go back to like one of the people's houses, one of the heads of departments, and everyone has a meeting together. And then you talk about, what can we improve from this? We had 2 roses and a fawn. No, 2 thorns, 1 rose. Like 2 thorns. This wasn't right. This wasn't right. How can we fix those? And then like a rose is like, this was really good today. Let's keep going like that. So there's a constant communication with you and the crew and everybody.
And then watching, it is an impossible, because it's a mammoth task, and it's trying to keep this vision what it is from the beginning to the end. And it's getting tugged in all these different directions and trying.
And you have to say this. No, you have to stick to your gun. This is what we want.
Yeah.
So even if that's good, it could be good enough. No, it's not what I want. I'll be upset if I don't get what I want.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad as well, because sometimes you got to be
just
ruthless. Sometimes, like
diplomatic, and sort of just say, "Hey, we've got to move on."
Yeah, or that's not the right thing.
Because I remember we reshot some certain scenes, like Oliver in the pool and Bring Her Back. We'd shot that and we'd moved on, and it was like a weekend.
The one with the cat.
Yeah, and I'd edited it. and Oliver's look wasn't right. I was like, it just, like he had like a wig on, he had these fake teeth, and I was like, it looks like Deliverance or something. And I was looking at him like, it feels false, it doesn't feel real. Like we're losing what was striking about his face and his performance. Like we're losing that under makeup, and we're losing it under like a false look. And so I was like, okay, we need to reshoot it. Everyone's like, what? I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. We have to reshoot it. Like it isn't.
Well, Kevin Costner talks about that when he did Dances with Wolves. I think it was his first time directing, and the whole crew is just like, oh, actor, director, here we go.
Yeah.
And they have this whole setup, their first setup, and it's like all these horses and wagons and this and that, and it's going. You know, they're all set up. It took 3 hours to get it, and he comes up and he goes, "This isn't right." Producer's like, "What?" He's like, "No, we have to be shooting this way, and here's why." And they're like, "That will take 3 hours. You're going to lose the crew. You're going to be." He's like, and he goes, I could just let it go and work around it. And he thought, I can't. This isn't right. Turn it around. This isn't right. And everybody was like, what the fuck? What is he doing? They lost money on the day, blah, blah, blah. But he did it, and it was the right move.
Yeah.
I mean, even just hearing that story gives me anxiety.
Yeah.